heading into the gym to meet with the tribe and make it another fantastic Friday for everybody. Anyway, when I start driving into work, I start, planning and thinking. So much goes through your mind when you're driving, right? So you have time, right? Can't really do much when you're driving other than get from point A to point B. So I thought I'd make use of this Friday as I'm driving in and share some thoughts with you, some things, conversations I've been having with some of the members in reference to that internal critic. We all have that internal critic that runs through our mind each and every day, telling us we're not good enough, we don't do enough, we're horrible people, I'm not as good as that person, I cannot do this, how am I ever going to achieve that, how am I going to really succeed in that goal or that dream that I have, because there's just too many obstacles in your way, in my way, to get it done, to achieve it, to see it, right? And I've had this conversation come up with a couple of members over this last week. And, we're all guilty of it, right? I do it. Everybody does it. It's not something I don't think anybody's immune to unless you're, a meditated guru with tons and years of experience and practice to avoid that kind of mental, processes. Anyway. So, I've been thinking about it, and we all trying to better ourselves each and every day, and wanted to put this out there. A couple of suggestions to help tame that inner critic, to get control of that critic, that character in your mind that just talks all those negative talks to you. And a lot of times is like the worst talk, right? We can be our hardest critic, right? More than anybody else in our life, as unfortunate as that is. A lot of times that's the case. So what can you do? How can you stop it? How can you, prevent it from interfering with your successes, achieving your goals, and understanding in reality that you do so much each and every day that contributes to the greatness of you, your family, your community, your coworkers, your work, and everything that's around you. You do wonderful things each and every day. But do you ever think about those things at the end of your day? Do you ever think about all those ways you contributed and made this world a better place? So, some helpful tools that I think might help tame that inner critic, make you a happier person, and achieve any of those goals that you have in that mindset. So one, I think, is just really to understand and realize when it's happening, right? You want to realize it right away when you start thinking about how, this critic is talking negative about you. That's in you. So realize it, and then give it accountability, right? What is it saying? Why is it saying it? Is it trying to watch out for you? And how so, right? And turn it into a positive thing. How is this internal critic bringing something up, and how can I turn that into something that's going to solve whatever problem it is? Is it real? If it's telling you, I can't go to boot camp tonight because I got to go home and I won't have enough time to make food for my family. Is that just causing you to feel guilt, and why? When in fact, that, being maybe 15 minutes late at home, is an opportunity for you to maybe engage your family to help you cook, or have that extra time to have a community with the family, bring them together so you're all cooking together. So it's not just you having to do all this stuff, but that you're maybe solving that issue by, bringing in accountability for everyone that's around you. just find solutions to that critic, right? So first identify it, then think about what it is, and really analyzing, is this true? Is this really the case? Is this really what's going on? And if it's not, which is 99.9% of the time, find that way to give it compassion, give it gratitude, and then, say this isn't going to happen, and this is why, and find a solution for that. The main thing is to not let it bring you down, to not be so hard on yourself, to give yourself that gratitude, right? So that's another thing you can do and focus on, right? Is at the end of your day or in the middle of your day, write 3 to 5 things down that you were grateful for that day, but also that you accomplished in your day, right? So if you're focusing your mindset on what you're grateful for, like me, I'm grateful for, my husband Rob, who helps, with the business. We communicate, we help each other with dinner, we meal prep and do all these things to help make, our life manageable as we're so busy. I'm grateful for my dog Noah, who just makes me smile and laugh and feel comfortable each and every day. I'm grateful for this weather that we have in Tucson, Arizona, that's just gorgeous. The blue skies, the flowering, blooming desert right now, and all the beauty that surrounds us in nature each and every day, right? So these are things you're grateful for. And then what did you accomplish? Well, taught 4 sessions last night. They were kick-ass high energy, loved it. I accomplished responding, to emails, and I accomplished keeping in contact with my loved ones back east as we go through this sort of time with some health issues with my dad. So, and trying to make that, as positive and a comfortable situation as possible, and bringing comfort to your family during these times. So, think about those things that you are successful with, that you do each and every day, bringing, positivity and happiness to your family or your co-workers, whatever it is, how you contributed to a project and a team that you're working with at work. Lots of different things. Focus on the positive, what you're grateful for, 5 of those each, and you'll be surprised how much you tame that critic, so that it's not about guilting yourself into these things, but it's about valuing and appreciating your time and where you are each and every day, and how to make that, a positive experience between you and the outside world around you. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Like I said, some of the members had brought that up, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else, so I hope that you got some benefit from this. And if you have anything you have to add or would like to share with the group, I would love to hear it, because any advice is good advice for me. So thank you. Have a wonderful, fantastic Friday, and then we're kicking off the weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.